The narrative takes place in a future world, in an era of sophisticated technology where individuals are heavily dependent on robots for various tasks. A defiant teenage girl named Mei Su resides with her mother Molly in Grainland. She experienced her father's departure during her childhood, leading her to develop feelings of resentment and bitterness, while her mother increasingly relied on robots, causing Mei to feel isolated. One day, she and her mother traveled to the city to witness the latest product launch at IQ Robotics headquarters. In contrast to her enthusiastic mother, Maya shows little interest in the new robot and is more excited to view a soccer match occurring at the stadium just outside the building. With her mother absorbed in the details of the new Gen 6 robot, Mai seizes the opportunity to sneak away and head to the stadium. Mai decides to clamber onto its back to watch the game, but it doesn't take long before the robot malfunctions and drops her onto the ground floor. She is subsequently confronted by a security robot that attempts to catch Mai, prompting her to flee and escape through a service hatch into a secret laboratory. Maya finds herself in darkness and observes a brilliant inventor, Dr. Tanner Rice, making last-minute changes to his invention, Robot 7723. Mai overhears a conversation before he exits regarding the dangers posed, which piques her curiosity even further. She accidentally activates 7723, but finds it bothersome, prompting her to attempt to flee when a security robot catches up to her and brings her back to her mother among the crowd, waiting for the Gen 6 product launch like everyone else. Justin Pin, the CEO and co-founder of IQ Robotics, receives a warm welcome from the audience at the launch of the Gen 6 qubits. He states that in an era marked by unparalleled convenience and connectivity, he believes the Gen 6 qubits will transform the world as we know it. The audience erupts in excitement as the host announces that Justin will be gifting everyone a free Gen 6 qubit to express his gratitude. 7723 sets out to find Mai after she inadvertently left her bag in the lab. He eventually locates Mai using a photo discovered in the bag, just as she is about to enter a car. 7723 then finds himself in a chase with traffic bot enforcers, utilizing lasers to create a blockade and outsmart his pursuers. He soon encounters flying traffic bots that begin firing at him. Even the police engage in the car pursuit, deploying their robots to catch him and launching missiles, which cause the roads ahead to collapse when 7723 drops Mai's bag. He leaps to retrieve it but tumbles as the ground gives way. 7723 survives the plunge but realizes he has incurred slight damage to his memory chip. After addressing most of the harm to his exterior, 7723 continues his quest for Mai, using hints he gathers from the bag. After classes, Mai heads out to play soccer alone on the field. An errant kick accidentally strikes Annie, an eccentric girl at school who is typically alone like Mai. Suddenly, Greenwood, Mai's former friend, along with the school soccer team, appears and begins mocking her. Enraged, Mai retaliates by hitting Greenwood with a soccer ball, prompting Greenwood to instruct the team to unleash their cubits on the defenseless Mai, who are then tasked with restraining her while Greenwood hits her. 7723 locates Mai's home, where he encounters Momo, Mai's foul-mouthed dog, and returns her bag. Mai dismisses him, stating that she dislikes all robots. However, her stance shifts suddenly upon seeing his weapons. She then conceals 7723 in the shed for the night, and he notes that he has grand plans for the next day. Later that evening, 7723 receives a notification regarding a core memory failure error and is advised to clear overflow memory. Meanwhile, a security robot forcibly returns Dr. Rice to the lab, where Justin is waiting, supervising the creation of the Gen 6 qubits. Justin highlights a recent incident on the freeway where an unidentified robot, believed to be Dr. Rice's creation, has been sighted. He questions whether Dr. Rice has been idle for too long. Before leaving, Justin menaces him with a warning of what would ensue if he were to lose focus again. The following day, Mai arrives at the East Lake soccer field, where Greenwood and her team are training. When Greenwood threatens her with violence, Mai appears with 7723's, who is significantly larger than the usual qubits. Greenwood exploits their superior numbers and attacks 7723. He simply shoots it with his plasma rifle. Greenwood and his friends flee, frightened of Mai and her new robot, while 7723 thinks the ordeal is over. Mai asserts that they are only beginning. They later embark on quite the spree, engaging in mischievous activities and causing explosions throughout the city. Later that evening, Justin is invited by Wang Nima, host of a late-night talk show, while the audience welcomes the mind behind the highly popular qubits. Nima directly questions Justin about the robot rampage on the freeway. Justin asserts that he was informed by the authorities that the alleged counterfeit robot has been neutralized and taken care of. Amar contradicts Justin's claim with a video clip that demonstrates the robot is still operational, and with the logo on the robot confirming it as a product of IQ Robotics. Back at IQ Robotics, Justin is livid after being ambushed during the talk show, leading him to tie up Dr. Rice and question him about his secret robot. He explains that although Dr. Rice has betrayed him, he feels he must eliminate him now. Justin asserts that he is not angry with Dr. Rice for his treachery, and Justin mentions using one of the Gen 6 qubits to kill Dr. Rice. He states that they can locate 7723 by accessing its video feeds, which would allow them to capture it. Maya and 7723 arrive home and stealthily enter through the back when 7723 unexpectedly receives a memory failure alert. 7723 reveals that he is malfunctioning, that if his memory becomes too overloaded, he will be unable to form new memories, and his brain will shut down. Maya proposes deleting some apps from his memory, to which 7723 responds that those apps are his essential systems, and without them, he would lose all capabilities and stop functioning entirely. He mentions that he simply needs to erase one memory each night so that he won't have to forget all of them at once. He elaborates that his current dilemma is that as he creates more memories, it becomes increasingly difficult to decide which ones to discard. At the park, Greenwood is bullying E when she encounters her team. Mai appears and asserts her intention to take revenge, beginning to attack the team's cubits with a baseball bat, while encouraging 7723 to fire at them. 7723 ensnares Greenwood in the jungle gym, while Maya takes aim with her guns, but 7723 hesitates to shoot. Once Greenwood is released, he retorts to Mai, provoking Mai to angrily charge at her with the bat. She halts when Greenwood begins to cry. Later that night, 7723 reviews his memories and resolves to deactivate his weapon system to increase his storage capacity and prevent reckless weapon usage. Eager to share the news with her, 7723 looks for Mai, discovers that she has sneaked out of the house. He trails her back to the park and asserts that he has a present for her, an elegant projector of her family picture, and she is abruptly reminded of her father who abandoned them during her childhood. Ian 7723 stealthily returns to the house where her mother and Dr. Rice are expecting her. Following a swift, immediate assessment, Dr. Rice asserts that he has brought a completely new memory chip, which will repair him instantly, the full system restore point. Dr. Rice was detailing how 7723 was designed for a specific purpose when Molly's cubit entered. Out of the blue, Dr. Rice attempted to subdue it with a taser and clarifies that 7723 was designed as a weapon to prevent whatever catastrophe is imminent. Justin unexpectedly steps out from the darkness with Ares, startling him and everyone present. Dr. Rice tries to persuade Justin, urging him to recall all the positive things they accomplished together in the past, and questioning how they transitioned from creating robots for the benefit of humanity, building them to harm others. His intentions laid bare, Justin commands Ares to eliminate them. 7723 intervenes, rescuing them, and escorting them outside. When Mai instructs 7723 to launch an attack using his weapons, he informs her that he is not capable of doing so. While attempting to evade the gunfire, he collides a car with Ares. Even that turns out to be futile. Mai attempts to strike Justin with a block, but it barely had any impact. As Ares targets Mai, 7723 swoops in to save her and flees. They dash back to rescue her mother, but Justin has captured her and escapes on an aircraft back to his lair. 7723 tries to prevent Mai from pursuing them and retreats into the sewers when Ares begins firing at them. Later, Mai confronts 7723 and questions why he wouldn't retaliate with his weapons and allowed them to take her mother. He clarifies that he had no means to defend them since he had deactivated his weapons control system, having run low on memory and unable to erase anything that isn't Mai. Disheartened, Mai is angry with 7723, prioritizing his memories over saving her mother, and abandons him. Mai finds her way back to IQ Robotics and sneaks into the facility, evading the security robots patrolling the premises. Just as she believed she had successfully infiltrated, she encounters a security robot in the elevator. 7723 appears and impales it with a street sign. While they are in the midst of an argument, they soon find themselves encircled by the facility's security robots. 7723 details that if he attempts to reactivate his weapons, it would erase all his memory, making him forget whom he was fighting for. After dispatching all the security robots, Mai breaks down emotionally and reveals that she misses her father, expressing her anger toward him for abandoning them. Even though she is resolute about recovering her mother, more security robots arrive on the scene. They take the elevator and discover Dr. Rice attempting to escape. They inquire where their mother is being held, as he explains that Ares has set a trap for them. While Dr. Rice discusses how 7723 will rescue them, Justin and Ares enter. Mai then realizes that there is something off about the way Justin speaks. When Dr. Rice asserts that he cannot hide forever, Justin shoots him with a gun. Justin and 7,723 tumble from the building, while Mai clings to Dr. Rice's cubit. As Ares attempts to kill her, 7723 and Justin descend into the stadium, where Ares leaps at them and joins the battle. While 7723 and Ares are engaged in combat, Mai frees her mother, who is bound in the control room. She conveys that they must assist the people in escaping, as Justin plans to eliminate all of them. Subsequently, Justin shows up and aims a gun at them, declaring that the public would not trust them since he is quite a cherished public figure. He boldly reveals his plan, failing to notice that the camera was operating live and directed at him. Mai urged everyone to flee, as Justin intended to detonate everyone using their cubits. They did not believe her. When Mai successfully defeats Justin and his mechanical eye dislodges from its socket, everyone realizes that Justin is merely a robot. Ares activates the Gen 6 self-destruct feature, but not before confessing to everyone that he had taken Justin's body after killing him. He clarifies that Justin desired a perfect world. What renders it flawed now are the humans who are imperfect and broken. Therefore, he sought to rid the world of humanity. Ares then seals the stadium doors, confine the humans within it when the Gen 6 detonates. Mai and her mother guide the people to the exit before the door completely shuts. With only one door remaining open, Mai directs the remaining survivors to the exit with Momo's assistance, who prevents the door from closing. 7,723 survives the explosion and discovers Mai trapped by Justin. In the meantime, Ares undergoes a significant upgrade. Despite enduring assaults from Ares, 7,723 remains outmatched without his weapons and suffers injuries. 7,723 is compelled to watch as Justin pulls Mai to the edge of the building. When they both fall, 7,723 later realizes that Mai holds significance. He decides to initiate a complete system reset so he can access his weapons. He successfully rescues Mai and eliminates most of the cubits surrounding them. He then shares some last words with Mai before facing Ares. He explains that memories shape our identity and advises her not to allow negative memories to impede her from creating new ones. Their fierce battle concludes as 7,723 finally confronts Ares equipped with a full arsenal of weaponry. He strives to finish their fight before he completely loses all memories and the system reset finalizes. Before his whole world collapses, he draws Ares into an aerial confrontation and systematically disarms him. After dismantling Ares, 7,723 employs every weapon at his disposal against Ares, causing it to plummet back to Earth. As he prepares to annihilate Ares, 7,723 hesitates, having completed a full system restoration. Once the debris settles, Mai arrives to discover an unresponsive 7723 and pleads for him to return. A battered Justin appears and threatens to obliterate the defenseless 7,723. Mai attempts to intervene, but when she is unsuccessful, she stealthily approaches Ares from behind and strikes it forcefully with a metal object she discovered nearby. This action halts Justin as well, considering they were in sync. With the conflict ended, 7,723 powers on again, does not recognize Mai, lacking any recollection of the past. Mai rushes into her mother's embrace, weeping, fearing that she has lost a friend without even expressing her gratitude. As time passes, Mai continues to reach out to 7723, reintroducing him to all the positive aspects of life. This time, Mai and Ani have developed a close bond with Greenwood and her team, and they are now playing soccer together. Mai invites 7,723 to join them for the game as well. Thanks for watching. See you soon.